Thanks for watching this short review of the ProVari 2.5 e-cigarette battery mod. So let's start with general look and feel and usability of the unit. I've now been using the device for around 4 months, and during that time I've come to find that for me it is actually an incredibly robust and sturdy bit of kit. It's fair to say that I've dropped this more times actually getting into and out of the car on concrete surfaces, and as you can see it's still pretty much in one piece and it still works as good as it did when I first used it. So that's got to be proof of something. The black coating on the body of the unit has started to show some signs of wear and tear, particularly on the pattern here, after daily use and some abuse, but still largely it's intact. You can see from the base of the battery extension that dropping it multiple times and general handling has actually removed the black coating completely, particularly there on the edge, if you can see that. So in this configuration I'm actually using the device with a K-Fun light tank and the Modesto adapter ring here. So now we can remove the tank and the ring and you can see the device actually on its own. So let's do that now. I can still try and show you that without my hand being in the way. So I put the tank over there and the little adapter ring next to the tank there, and that pretty much is the standard size of the unit there, as you can see. So pretty much everything there is as it would come as standard, with this end cap like this. So with the base fitting as the standard fitting here, allows you to use 18500 sized batteries. So let's just take that one out there. So that's just an 18500 size battery which fits the unit in there. Now if you want, what you can actually do is, by using the extension cap here, is you can fit an 18650 battery, which easily for me lasts me the whole day. It sounds a bit like sort of assembling a gun after a while. It gets a few squeaky noises which you may or may not be able to hear in there like that. So that's moving a couple of those bits and pieces out of the way. That's it in its 18650 configuration there, with the little extension cap on at the end. So as I say, that lasts me for a full day normally, and that's typically actually how I would have it set up there. Little Modesto ring that's available you can put on there to take away that chamfered edge, and then I'll screw back on now the K-Fun light so that it's back to its configuration how I would normally use it on a daily basis like that. So now for the electronic gadgetry and gadgetry of the device. Now it's one of these devices that uses a multiple button, so you have to press this button multiple times here in order to actually get it to bring up the menu on the little screen here. Okay, so let's start by pressing the device 5 times, and that brings up a now you see what I did there was I went past and beyond the 5 times, and that is actually something you can do quite easily if you're doing this. So you've got to be careful to press it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that brings it up to power the unit up to increase the voltage on the unit. Now if we press it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, that brings up the power down and allowing you to decrease the voltage by continuing to press the button once you're in that position. 9 times and you can switch it on or off. 11 times lets you check the battery potential, so let's just do that. So that will tell me what battery charge I've got. I've only got 3.4 in this battery now, so that's ready for a change. And then 13 times lets you actually check the ohms of the coil that you have in the unit. So let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's showing as 1.1 ohm coil that I've got in this particular unit. So it is pretty straightforward actually once you get used to using the multi-pressing of the single button. And actually once I'm set up after recoiling, I pretty much just leave the setting the same, so there's no need to change it. So price here in the UK is around £160 to £185 depending on where you actually buy the unit. And actually the colour of the LED, blue is more expensive than red. So in summary, I can actually highly recommend this device if you're building coils over 1 ohms. If you're building sub-ohm coils, it's not going to be the device for you, because you're just going to get errors on screen when you're actually using it if you're building sub-ohm coils. It is a variable voltage device, it's not variable wattage, but it is a very tough unit that stands up to some abuse. And certainly in my case and in my experience, it has stood up really well to some abuse. All in all, I would rate this device, the ProVari 2.5, very, very highly. Many thanks for watching this video review of the ProVari 2.5, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye for now.